Johnson. I have been playing guitar since I was in 7th grade, and I never actually was really that into music, like really at all. I didn't listen to anything. It was kind of weird, but then after playing guitar, I found a band. Like, we were in 8th grade, and so we all became friends, and it was like, oh man, you play all the same instruments, let's make a band.
I'm Emerson Cross. I'm the dual guitarist and bassist of Telecom. We've been together for like 3 years now. I'm 17. We probably got started when we were 14, like halfway through 8th grade. So that's when we got started. We got started because we were all playing Minecraft together, and we were talking about it on Skype. And we were like, hey, we all kind of play musical instruments. You guys want to start a band? He said, yeah. So we did. And it's kind of how it all got started.
So I'm Kellen. I play bass and guitar, and I've been in the band since it started in 8th grade 3 years ago. 4.
Yes. My name is Colin, and I'm the drummer of the band, and I've been in since the beginning.
And we went to Kellen's house, and it's like where we practice still today, and he has like a shitty drum set, and it's kind of out of the way, but it's all right. His parents have always given us a little bit of trouble. They're pretty strict. We play around Austin now. Our first gig was Pizza Cave opening in 2012. It was
Find a lot of inspiration in Jimmy Page. He had some great licks, and he was kind of weird with some like magic devil stuff also. He bought a castle in England once that Sir Aleister Crowley had before him. He was dabbling in some weird magical stuff, which I think is kind of wild and cool. Maybe that's why he was such a good guitarist.
My favorite band is The Strokes, but it's actually not. It's not my main influence. They're like different for me, which is I guess some people are different for some people, but I don't know. It's mainly what I try to write. It just kind of comes out a certain way, and I guess it sounds more like surf, pop, punk type music with a little electronic in it, since I use synth and stuff. But like, it's hard to categorize, and usually it's just like that's what comes to me when I try to write. I'm the vocalist for Telecom. That was kind of weird at first because it was just like a bunch of middle schoolers like getting together, like, okay, so who can sing the best? And we sort of had a tryout thing. We're just like, all right, we're gonna do this song, and whoever did it best can do it, and I did it best. And I mean, that was the first time I'd ever done any singing stuff like in public. I did notice is if I don't usually take too much from the strokes as far as like really basic principles of a song, like stuff like that. Like they're really complex, and I'm generally not so much in my music. So, but the one thing I do try to like emulate is Julian's voice, and like in some cases I can tell and be like, that sounds kind of like him, and other times it's just like I don't think about it at all. But some people have I don't know, I don't, out of any aspect of like trying to do something, I'd say that in my style of music would be music.
I find a lot of inspiration in Kanye West. I find him to be a true visionary. He really knows what he's doing, man. He's always got that drive. He's doing something better. His next album's got to be the greatest he's ever made. He's always getting better. That's his thing, man. You know, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy got a 10 on Pitchfork, and that's the last album to have gotten a 10 in almost 6 years. So think about that.
You know, besides that, I'd say Jack White and maybe a few other guys, especially Julian Casablancas from the Strokes. So.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with the Strokes. I have a lot of drummer people I like. I'm a big fan of Travis Barker and Neil Peart. Those are great drummers. And
once we were playing a show at a place in Austin, and when we were freshmen, there were some seniors that were like girls that were babes, and we were like almost at the end of our sophomore year. I don't know how, but these senior babes who are now in college got to our show, so we had college babes at our show. It was the most ridiculous thing that could have happened. They were dancing along to our music.
2 times we've broken up because of girls.
Oh, I have a monkey named Fabrizio. We call him Fab. His real name is Fab, but he's named after Fabrizio. The same. He's been to every gig, and he's just a cool monkey that hangs out on our drum set.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And one time we broke up once in like 8th or 9th grade because Matt liked a girl.
Yeah.